Day 2, National All-Star Game 2020. It's going to be on today, so call it moving day. So the kids, it's their second day of practice, getting everything in.
Only 60 kids got selected to play in this game, and to be a 30 on the West Coast team, that means all the work that I put in, all the work that there's other people around there that put just as much work as I did, but I got selected. That means a lot.
It was cool that we have an ex-NFL coach, so we're learning a lot from him. Also, we have all the great coaches too, so it's just a pleasure being here and playing with the team.
Day 3, James McKinney, West Coast General Manager for the National All-Star Team. We're at ESPN Wide World of Sport. The Pro Bowl guys, the NFL guys are going to be out here practicing today. We're going to be practicing alongside them with our 8th grade national guys.
Hey, I'm Lou Montanaro, General Manager for the AYF National All-Star Team from the East. This year, AYF just raised the bar up to the ceiling. We're at the NFL Fan Fest experience.
First thing I'm going to say is just respect everyone's role, their time, and their attention. None of you guys got here by yourself. And for me, you had your grandmother praying for you. You had a community leader or people, your uncle, your parents. I don't know everybody's family situation. Mine wasn't ideal, but I maximized my opportunities. As an offensive lineman, we don't get credit for anything except holding calls, right? But we're a team within a team. And then as you go this next round here, when you start visiting schools in a couple of years, and make sure you love football, not just attention.
Ever since check-in on Thursday when some of the top 60 boys in American youth football in the country checked in for this event, it's been nothing but, I don't even know how to explain it. It's euphoric. I mean, just to step up the game from where we started 13 years ago doing it to where we are today being at the NFL Pro Bowl Fan Fest. I mean, I can't thank Roman Oben enough at the National Football League for everything he's done for our kids. It's been a great relationship we have. Hope to continue it for many, many years to come.
I think it's going to be a good game. Both teams got it in. We got great coaching staffs with Keefe and Darnell going at it. They assembled some great staffs, and they look good in the uniform. So everything's set here, and I think it's going to be a fun game, and I think it's going to be competitive.
We're looking good. We're relaxed, going through our stuff. Everybody knows their assignments, and they look like they're ready to go.
Team look pretty good. We're going to see how this thing go. You know what I'm saying? Try to represent this East and make sure we don't give a couple of their big players on the West Coast team the ball in deep threat. So make sure we execute our game plan.
Introducing from Team West, number 1, Curry. Number 2 is Woodyard. Number 3 is Bryant. Number 4, Jones. Number 7 is Williams. Number 10, Milovojevic. Number 11 is Witten. Number 13, Ochoa. Number 17 is Marshall. Number 20 is Thomas. Number 21 is Stewart. 22 is Clark. 24, Jones. 28, Asa. 32 is Beasley. 33, Kupu. 35 is Pinder. 42 is Berryhill. 44 is Luke. 52 is Tosse. 53 is Barris. 56, Herrera. 58 is Modena. 71, Cordova. 80 is Odin. 84 is West. 88 is Jones. 89 is Jackson. 90 is Winterbottom, and 99 is Woodard. That is your American Youth Football Team West. Now taking the tunnel is American Youth Football Team East. First one out is going to be number 1, Dabney. Number 2 is Knox. Number 3, Bruton. Number 4 is Garrett. Number 10, Smith. Number 11 is Moore. Number 13 is Puglisi. Number 20 is Williams. 21 is Whedon. 22 is Hatch. 24 is Pruitt. 28, Taylor. 32 is Pride. 33 is Perez. 35 is Jeffrey. 42 is Gauze. 44 is Gregoire. 52, Ward. 53, Hatton. 55, Sil Vitelli. 56 is Jones. 66 is Shibley. 71, Hargraves. 75 is Arrington. 80 is Adams. 84, Shavers. 85 is Mack. 90 is Miles. 95, Portella. And 99 is Burnham. That, ladies and gentlemen, the top 60 eighth grade football players in American youth football nationwide. All right, as the players take the 40, I'd like to ask everybody to please rise. You're going to face right, face left, one way or the other. Out there is the American flag, and I ask you to please join us in celebrating the national anthem. Oh, check that. We're going to be doing the national anthem at 6:05. So at this point, we're going to have all of the captains to midfield, please. All of the captains are going to be to midfield.
Yes. Up flip. Oh, coin toss first. All right. One gotta go. Gotta go. Drop one off. Drop one off. Come on in, guys. Shake hands. Come on in, guys. Shake hands. Come on, shake hands, guys. Try not to get too close, you said?
Okay, gentlemen, welcome to the football game. Down here, all we do, guys, we call what we see, what we don't see, we don't call. You understand that? The name of the game is sportsmanship. You understand that? Today, you only talk to your brothers dressed in white. You only talk to your brothers that's dressed in black, okay? All right, so we're here to have fun, all right? Okay, you're the visiting team, okay? You're going to tell us out loud what you plan on calling. You're going to go, all right? Heads and tails, right? All right. Heads and tails, all right? What you going to call? Tails. All right, what did he say? Tails. What did he say? Tails. There it is. There you go, land on the football, we're going to have heads it is. Okay, what you want to do? You want to see the football. Which goal you choose to defend? I put your back over there.
Point to those heads east.
Come to me, son. White one to toss.
Says that they will receive.
All right, here we go. Let's shake hands one more time, guys. Let's go football. Here we go.
They are the captain sportsmanship, the name of the game here in the 8th grade All-Star game. Shake hands, making their way back to their own 40s. All right, now at this time, I'd like to ask everybody to please rise. Face right, face left, one way or the other. Out there is the American flag. And please join us in celebrating our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Taking a look at the East Coast, getting their last directions from their coach as they're about to take the field. Again, they will be receiving, having won the coin toss.
1, 2, 3. This side, we're on this side. Hey, West, get on that side, West. West, other side, West.
So East will be on my left, going left to right. West will be on my right. All right, here we go, getting ready to start it off. West giving their final counts. They're going to be kicking again, my right to left. Here we go, that one goes straight ahead deep. Taking a bounce at the 22, grabbed at the 18 by East. East finds a hole, works his way up. Number 1 finally tackled somewhere around the 40. The lead tackler would be number 13 for the West. So Dabney Jr. grabbing that one. He picks up a little bit before he's finally tackled by Ochoa from El Paso, Texas. East is going to be starting their game off. They're going to be 1st and 10 from the 40. 12-minute quarters here in ESPN's Wide World of Sports. Got 4 referees and an umpire on the field, helping out, controlling the game today. Right away, we got an official timeout. Safety here is important. It was a glove on a helmet. Making that one right. East now set. East takes that snap. Number 13 kind of fades back, looks right. Pass attempt for number 35, incomplete. So Puglisi looking to hook up with Jeffrey. Puglisi coming to us from Paxton, Mass. Number 35, Jeffrey from Thompson, Georgia. For the East, incomplete pass. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd and 10. Movement on that one, flags down. We'll go down to the field for the official call. Encroachment is the call on the West. East is going to pick up 5. Replaying that down. 2nd and 10 now turns into 2nd and 5. They're up to the 45 on the penalty. Snap there. Handoff straight ahead, pushing forward, number 42 for East. Gauze coming to us by way of Miami, Florida, pushes his way up at least 5, possibly as far as 6. Picking up a 1st and 10, the first one for Team East. Now in West Territory at their 49. Number 42 there for East, taking that one. Gauze again from Miami, Florida, takes that one a little bit left of the line, inside tackle, works his way up to the 41. Not quite enough for a 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 2. There's the handoff, 42 again, dropping the shoulder, it's Gauze. Sounds like that's a name we're going to hear quite a bit. Takes that one around right-hand side. Picking up a bit, there's a little bit of a close-up to our folks there at home, checking out Gauze as he gets back into the huddle. He worked his way up to the 31, they're moving the chains, that's a 1st and 10 East. first and 10, plays with 10 quickly. Flags coming both left and right. Let's go down to the field for the call. False start is the call on the East. That's going to back them up 5 this time. First and 10 turns into first and 15 as they move it from the 31 to the 36, replaying first.
53, come on.
Handoff that time East goes to number 35, Jeffrey. Jeffrey again coming to us by way of Thompson, Georgia. Is met at the line by West, fights his way forward, picks up 2. Crossing into the 46. Coaches, just going to remind you, there's mics down there on the field, and they're hearing everything that you're saying there on the live stream, so you can tell them to jump. But let's leave it at don't jump. It was pretty colorful. Thank you. Number 42 takes that handoff. Looks like he was going to cut straight, winds up zigzagging his way right-hand side, finally forced out of bounds by number 32 there for the West. So 42 is the carrier cause. We know that he's from Miami. Pushing their way around right-hand side. There were a couple of the West boys there in on getting him out. He winds up out of bounds at about the 32 or so. Still double chaining at 3rd and 11 for the East. East takes that one, steps back, takes a look downfield, throws right-hand side, complete to number 4. Tall man Garrett from Washington, D.C. Christian grabs that one. Flags down, back of the line. Let's see what that is.
Pull this out.
Personal foul, I believe, was the call on West. I think it was hands to the face. Folks watching the stream at home, you're seeing number 13, Puglisi, take some direction from the sideline as he heads into the huddle to let the rest of the teammates know what's going on. With the flag, they're going to get half the distance to the goal, which they're moving now, which will put them somewhere right around the 12. My calculations are correct. Maybe as far as the 11. Starting the clock again. Here we go. East is approaching the line. They are now 1st and 10 from the 11. Loose ball, jumped on quickly by the lone setback, number 35, Jeffrey. Jeffrey grabbing that one. That's going to push his team back to the 12. Now 2nd and 11 from the 12. Just about 7:45 left to go in the quarter.
Rambo, if it's in the 4. Okay, where is he at?
Handoff goes to number 42, Gauze. Gauze starts right, zips back left, works his way left side of center. Fights his way up to about the 4, maybe as far as the 3. We'll check the spot. That's going to be the 3, and that's going to be 3rd down. It should put them 3rd and about 2. Folks watching at home, there's another good shot of Puglisi talking to the coaches, getting some direction from when he heads back into the huddle. West defense waiting for the East offense. Oh, see the flag down there on the far side. My apologies to everybody at home. Flag looks like it was against the East as they're backing them up a bit. It's going to push them back to the 13. Apologies, didn't get to see the call, but one way or the other, it was 10 yards set back. So now they're replaying second. It's not going to be third. They're replaying second on the flag.
They fucked up. It's supposed to be holding from where it was at. No, but it's on the receiver.
One more time, guys, just going to give you a little reminder. There's microphones all around you. Just watch what you're saying because the live stream is hearing it all.
No, it's from the spot. From the spot.
Now they're pushing it back. They got it to the 21. It's not going to be from the line. It's from the spot of the foul. So they corrected that. East is now back on the 21. They're double chaining it. First down is at the 1 yard line. So they're now replaying second. It's second and 20. Puglisi takes that one, looks left, winds up getting wrapped up by a bunch of the West boys. Number 21, number 89 leading that one. Number 21 is Stewart, coming to us from Naperville, Illinois. I'm sure it's not going to be the first time we hear his name today. Puglisi back talking to the coaches. About 6:15 left to go in the first. Not only to the AYF fans, but to the NFL fans that are out there, we'd like to welcome you to the American Youth Football 8th grade All-Star Game. To those that are hanging out on the sidelines and those that are at the fence watching, we welcome you guys. Wish you guys fun at the Pro Bowl tomorrow. Come on in and watch some of the best 8th graders in the nation. 60 of them right there, 30 in white, 30 in black. Taking the field and playing some great football. Play whistle dead just before the snap. Flag down on the defensive backfield. Let's see where we're at. It's a 5-yarder. I'm guessing it was a false start. Pushing East back to the 29, now third and long. First down's at the 1. So they're third and 28. Puglisi looking downfield, throws that one in the air deep, intercepted by West. West grabs that one, number 22, looking to go off to the races. He's racing up the left-hand side sidelines. Gets a couple of good lead blocks. Works his way up into the mid-30s. Unless he stepped out of bounds a little bit earlier, but one way or the other, he's in the 30s. Number 22 for West grabbing that one. Clark coming to us from Phoenix, Arizona. Grabbed that one and worked his way, like we said, up and into the 30s. Looks like it was about the 35.
It's the end of the run right here.
Some of the fans listening to everything on the stream. Travis Scott asking what the temperature's like down here. It's 62 and clear, Travis. Picture perfect football weather here at ESPN's Wide World of Sports in Disney. Pro Bowl today. Everybody got to hang out at the NFC practice a little bit. Got to see the guys with some of their family wandering around. A lot of autographs, a lot of playing catch, a lot of good time for the kids. Their experiences this weekend, I guarantee, are making memories that'll last a lifetime, as Clyde says. We are in the memory-making business. That is what we are doing here in conjunction with ESPN Wide World of Sports, Disney, and the NFL. Mr. O'Ban making that happen. Thank you, sir. So as the world turns, there's another flag down. That one is is clearly already being signaled as full start against the West. There will be no 5-yard penalty, and that one will be half the distance to the goal.
Go get it, Prime!
They'll be replaying first, double chaining it somewhere around first and 13, plus or minus. 5:08 left to go in the first.
Go get it, Prime!
Short pass, quickly completed, pendant from number 84 from the West, Bryce West. Coming to us from Cleveland, Ohio. Defensively covering him on that one. Also happens to be number 84 from Team East. That was Vincent Shavers. Coming to us from Miami, Florida. Asked him if he was going to the game next week. He looked at me, smiled, said, "I wish." Vincent, I'll tell you, if I had tickets, I'd give you one. West on second and double chains. Handing that one off, going right side of center. Not going very far before he's squished by the East defense. Number 4 was the ball carrier, Jones. Jones coming to us from Los Angeles, California.
5-5! You gotta pay attention! 55!
West quarterback number 1 puts that one in the air to the right, complete to number 3. So Curry from Long Beach, California steps back, looks right, throws that one to Bryant from Corona, California.
It's 4th down. Hey, we gotta hit
Short
home.
ride right up the highway. West now looking 4th down. They picked up a couple of yards.
That's 4th down.
It's 1st and 10 as they move the chains. They hand that one off. They're taking that one around the left-hand side. Wrapped up by number 32 for the East. 32 is Pride from Augusta, Georgia. Got the chance to chat with him last night. Great fella.
You get out. Go, Pride. Get that heat up. Your ass don't want to make a tackle anyway. What are you reaching for?
West fighting their way up. They're now at the 19. Going to be second and somewhere around 7. Shotgun there, one looking downfield, winds up taking his way around the right-hand side. Pressure being put on, he launches that one right, but the flag down is speculation here in the booth. Let's see what the official call is.
Lost it down, too.
Intentional grounding is the call on the West. Essentially what winds up happening at this level is there's no real penalty yardage. They literally take it where the tackle would have been made. That's the new line of scrimmage, and it's a loss of down. So he attempted to throw that from somewhere around the 5 as he was on the run from his left to right. That's where they're going to spot the ball, and they lost him down. So it's now going to be 3rd down from the 5.
Stay outside, 3. Stay outside.
Chris Petridge making his way into the end zone live on Facebook. Chris, tackle being made. Forward progress is going to keep them inside of the 1. It won't be the safety that everybody's jumping up and down for. Forward progress has them marked inside of the 1. Great defense there by the East. So now it's going to be 4th down for the West inside of the 1. Their ultimate goal for the reserves. It's a little out of count. Somewhere in the 30s. Going to be a busy day for them to see it. 2.5 left to go in the first. 4th and 15. There's the kick. Kick goes high. They pick that one up, although they can't advance. That'll be dead ball there. Number 3 had a different idea in mind. Bryant from Corona, California. As he grabbed it, thought he was off to the races, but that's actually just where they're going to down it. So East is going to wind up with the ball right around the 30 or so. We'll wait for the official stop, but it's pretty close. A lot of discussion about what's going on down there. The way that they're setting the chains, it's going to wind up being East ball. Sounded like there was some belief that it may have gone off of one of the players, which from our eyes, they're saying along the text and a bunch of people checking into the live stream saying no. Obviously the refs agree because it's now East ball. East going to be going my left to right. They're 1st and 10 right at the 30. 2:17 left to go in the first. Handing that one off, get a couple of great lead blocks. Number 1, Dabney, Michael Dabney Jr. from Chesterfield, Virginia. Working his way up to about the 22 or so. Putting the East now 2nd and 2. So again, Puglisi from Paxton, Mass. Getting some direction from the sideline, works his way back into the huddle. Huddle breaks up, they approach the line. West defense set ready. Looking around, Puglisi now under. Puglisi hands that one off. Michael Dabney Jr. is the player of choice again. Fighting his way forward. They're moving the chains. It's going to be a 1st and 10. This is up to the 16.
Next play, Bully. Hey, finish that shit off, bro.
They're inside of the red zone of the West.
Make sure he's in the eye.
At the 16 with about 1:10 on the clock left to go in the first. No score yet for anybody here at home or watching on the live stream. You're looking at everything on the screen so you can see it. No score. East 1st and 10. Here we go. Puglisi takes that snap. It's a quick handoff to number 35. 35 works his way around left-hand side. Jeffrey. As you heard earlier from Thompson, Georgia, pinballs his way left. Going to work his way up to somewhere around the 18 or so. It seemed forward progress is being marked at. With about 30 seconds left to go in the first, we'll see if we're going to get another play here in the first.
God damn it.
Again, my apologies to everybody here on the live stream. Coaches, just a quick reminder, there's microphones all around here, and they're picking up everything that you're saying, including that call for comments. East hands out left to number 42. 42 works his way forward. Tackle finally made by 53 and number 2. So 42 for East is goals. He winds up working his way forward. That's going to bring us to the end of the first. We'll flip-flop sides and come back at you. Again, this is the American Youth Football 8th grade All-Star Game coming to you live from the ESPN Wide World of Sports. All right, that's the whistle for those of you at home playing along. We're going to wind up starting the second quarter off as we flip-flop sides, now facing the other way. Everybody watching at home got a good shot of the new Hall of Fame coach, Lou Montanaro, there on the sidelines for the East as the camera's panning around. Nice wide shot now. Checking out West, getting ready to snap. It's somewhere around there, 8 if memory serves, 7 or 8. They're going to be 4th and about 9. No, 4th and 1 for the East. There you go. Pay attention, Michael. That's a timeout called East. All right, East winds up handing that one off. They're pushing it forward up to the 5. They're moving the chains. That's going to be a 1st and 10. Check that, 1st and goal for the East. They're at the 5. East winds up handing that one off. They go left side of tackle as he pinballs his way through. Number 42, Gauze. Works his way in. He's just inside of the 3, shy of the 2. 2nd and goal. All right, back to the game. Ball winds up loose. Number 35 was the intended recipient. West is signaling that it's theirs. Let's wait for the official calls. The refs are working their way in there. Great camera shots for everybody watching there at home. I'm going to guess that it's serious. It's 3rd down East. East winds up coming up with that one under the pack. They're at the 3. Great camera shot for those of you watching at home. You're looking at the NFL Pro Bowl experience there in the background. Couple of other football fields over there with a lot of stuff going on. Field 17, which is where the teams were practicing this morning. East winds up taking a snap. Pressure being put on there by the West, led by number 32 for the West. 32 is Beasley from Detroit, Michigan. Beasley being a little beastly there. Putting a little pressure on, winds up taking them down, taking the East down. East quarterback Puglisi at about the 11 or so. Pushing him back to the 11, 4th and goal with 8.5 left in the second. Stepping back, they rocket that one into number 4. Christian Garrett, touchdown, East. Garrett coming to us from Washington, D.C. Puglisi throws that one. It's a line drive bullet right at his chest. Extra point attempt coming up. East, the first one on the board, throwing up 6 with 7:53 left to go in the second quarter. Extra point attempt here by the East. Here we go. Snaps there, handled well, placement in, kick up, flag down. False start is the call on the East. That'll back them up 5. They'll get another shot at it. They go from the 3 to the 8, and they'll try it again. Here we go. Low snap handled well. Kick up. Somebody got some hands on it. Who was that? They went left to right. Just out of screen, I think it was number 28 from the West. I believe that would be Asa from Corona, California. Winds up getting his hands on that one. Extra point, no good, but the East still throws 6 up on the board. 7:53 left to go in the second. You guys are watching and listening live to the American Youth Football 8th grade All-Star Game, coming to you live from ESPN Wide World of Sports here in Disney. It's officially field 17 For anybody that's in the area that wants to swing by, there's still plenty of game left for you to catch. Playing here in a Pro Bowl weekend in conjunction with the NFL. Pro Bowl game. Got to meet all of the players today. We had a little bit of a meet and greet. Kids were all treated to that, courtesy of the NFL and Mr. O'Ban. Thank you, Mr. O'Ban. Tomorrow they will be attending the Pro Bowl as well. Again, courtesy of Mr. O'Ban and the NFL and ESPN Wide World of Sports hosting it all. We appreciate everything everybody's doing. The entire production crew that's backing me up right now because I'm like an 8-year-old at Christmas right now. East kick, line drive, worm burner, low, grabbed at the 29 by West. West, number 3, scans the field. He's off to the races. He's got a couple of lead blockers. There's nothing but real estate in front of him. He's at the 10, he's at the 5. That's going to be a touchdown, Bryant. From Corona, California, he's in the end zone, but there's a flag off camera that nobody at home can see yet, but we're being made aware of, and let's see what that call is. Stereotypically, it ain't good. If I'm a betting man, I'm saying that may be a block to the back, but let's wait and see what the official call is. I didn't see the flag or the penalty. No need to boo, folks. No need to boo. They're only calling what they see. They're only calling what they see. They don't make it up. So the ball winds up back on the 28. Still don't know what the call was, but like we said, one way or the other it was blocked to the back or holding that put him back there. So West with a little bit different of his result right now. They're going to be 1st and 10 from about the 27. All right, check that. They're at the 28. So that means the penalty occurred somewhere around the 38. It was a 10-yarder, pushed them back to there. 1st and 10, 7:37 left to go in the second. Pass left side for the West, being marked as complete. That one goes to number 21, Stewart. Stewart from Naperville, Illinois. Playing for the West. He's looking like he's left side wide receiver right now. You got kids with all of these talent. They switch them out all over the place. Again, you got 60 of the best players out there on that field. 22 playing, 30 on each side. That handoff goes left side of center. West pushes their way up. Forward progress is going to have a mark just beyond the 36. As they're at the 36, that's going to push them up to 3rd and 2. Oh, God. All right, West takes that snap. They're looking downfield, pass in the air. Incomplete. 3rd and 2 becomes 4th and 2 on the incomplete pass. 6:23 on the clock as the clock is stopped with the incomplete pass. East is up 6-0 over West. West ball going my left to right. Again, they're currently at the 36. 38 is the goal for the first down. About 64 yards for 6 points. That's what they're looking for, that's for sure. Again, like to welcome everybody that has joined us on the live stream. That number is up and down all over the place. Handoff wrapped up quickly. Number 21 on the defense for East. Whedon from District Heights, Maryland. Winds up making that stop. Getting some help from a little bit of the other defense, and they're placing the ball. They're going to look. Let's see. They're moving the chains. It's a 1st and 10 West. Shotgun snap to the West, pass in the air. That thing literally had almost filed a flight plan. That was a long pass, just incomplete. Intended there for number 3 for the West, Bryant. Bryant, as we said earlier, coming our way from Corona, California. One heck of a trip coast to coast coming out here. Great effort on his part, incomplete. 1st and 10 turns into 2nd and 10. One more time, West, back, pass in the air. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, now 3rd and 10. Big Mike from the Peppermill Pirates checking in. He's watching online. Mike, welcome to the broadcast, sir. Great game here. 60 of the top 8th graders in American youth football from across the country gathering here at ESPN Wide World of Sports in conjunction with the NFL Pro Bowl weekend. We are playing on field 17 here in Disney. Anybody tuning in at home, you're watching the East All-Stars on defense, up 6-0 over the West All-Stars, right now on offense. Oh, okay. All kinds of movement on that one. That's going to be a flag down. Illegal motion is going to be called. That's going to back them up 5. They'll be replaying fourth or third. They'll be replaying that down. -5 is going to put them at 15. Box says 3rd and 15. Again, West takes a snap, hangs in the pocket a little bit, looking downfield, winds up rolling left. Rolls left, pass in the air. Number 28 winds up working his way down. Asa from Corona, California, works his way to the pass. The pass was not coming to him. He makes it complete. Going to be right at midfield as they're moving the chains. The West will be 1st and 10 from there. You're looking at the Pro Bowl logo upside down in the camera, but I assure you it looked great earlier today before everybody hit the field for the NFC practice. AFC practice on that field, sorry. Pass that time goes left side, number 84. Making the tackle, number 84 with the reception. Tackle being made with the help of number 20, Cody Williams. 84, Shavers from Miami, Florida, making the tackle. And the recipient from the West is Bryce West from Cleveland, Ohio. At the 43, now 2nd and about 3. West looking to make their way to the 40 for the first down. They got 43 yards between them and 6. 4:37 left to go on the clock. 2nd and 3, here we go. 24 takes that handoff. Good 2nd and 3rd effort. Ball winds up loose. Let's see. Looks like they're saying no, he was down. So he's fighting his way forward, works his way up to about the 36. They'll be moving the chains. It's another West 1st and 10. They work their way up to the 36. Clock moving, 4:13 on the clock now. High snap, handled well. West again, stepping back, relaxing, looks left, pass incomplete. Stopping the clock at 3:48. 1st and 10 from the 36, turns into 2nd and 10. I'm being a little quiet so those at home can listen to the live field mics. You're hearing the coaches yell, you're hearing the kids yell, you're hearing the action there that we're seeing here. Pressure being put on by the East big time. West winds up the better part of 15 yards back when he launches that one incomplete. Smartly so, left side, incomplete. 2nd and 10 turns into 3rd and 10. Clock stops, 3:38 left to go in the second half of the first half. Quick pass, line drive pass, complete to number 3. Bryant, again, we said earlier, from Corona, California. He's grabbing that one. They make up a couple of yards that they need. They're now going to be 4th and somewhere around a long 3. Inside of the 30 at the 29. West continuing, my left to right on the camera. Fans here, they're going your right to left. 4th and about 4. There's a timeout called West. American Youth Football started in 1996 by Joseph Galat. American Youth Football currently has over 25,000 football and cheer teams worldwide. Memory serves 13 different countries and over 1 million participants. As I was talking, that snap appeared to be an encroachment on the East as everybody stood still, and the white shirt decided that he was going to run back and shake hands with the running back. Works his way up to the 24 with that, or they work their way up to the 24 with that flag. They're moving everything as it's now 1st and 10 West. Take it any way you can get it, and that's where it's at. They're set on the line. Here we go. Low snap handled well. Pass winds up going right side. Good field vision. Number 24 starts his way down, winds up slipping his way out of bounds. 24 was the recipient of the sideways pass. Deshaunte Jones from Cleveland, Ohio. Good kid. Was chatting with him last night when we were doing photos and the interviews. Happy to be from Cleveland, likes Ohio. Answered a bunch of questions, which you guys will see on the interview tape later on YouTube and everything that gets emailed around between the teams. They're now in the red zone of the East. They work their way down to the 14. 1st and 10 from there. West spread very wide. Number 3 winds up going in motion from right to left. East, number 55, big man 55, Dominic Salvatelli from Worcester, Massachusetts. Gets a hand on that one. Blocking what could have been a touchdown pass had he gotten one good block. One way or the other, it doesn't matter. It's 2nd and 10 West. Still from the 14. Pressure being put on. They loop that one around right-hand side. 17 puts the pass in the air. It's incomplete. West now looking 3rd and 10. 2:35 left to go in the second quarter. Pass in the air, a little bit of a loop down left-hand side. Number 3 grabbing that one. He's been the intended target a couple of times. This one throws 6 up on the board as Bryant from Corona, California grabs that one. Everybody looking here at home and everybody on the TV just saw him do a round off back handspring. Not only can he play football, but there may be some cheerleading teams that are going to be after him in AYF and AYC. Tying the game at 6 with 2:26 left to go in the second. Here's the extra point attempt. Haas is the holder, grabs that one, puts it down. Kick is up. No good. But the West throws 6 up on the board, tying it up. Like we said, 2:26 left to go here at the second. Going to you live inside of the East huddle. Coach counting him up, making sure there's 11 there. He's got his 11. General manager to Monero grabbing that one. Chris Petridge going live on Facebook.
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Here we go. Coach breaking them up. They're setting ready. West now setting it up on the tee. Ref's whistles in the background saying, let's go, let's go. That's the live whistle there. That starts their countdown clock. Quick one there. That one grabbed by the East. Winds up just shy of midfield, so somewhere around 9 yards or so. We'll wait and see for the spot, but one way or the other, the East is going to be starting midfield. 1st and 10, going my right to left. The spectators here, it's going to be your left to right. People here know it because they experienced today. Everybody here at home listening to the TV, one way or the other, you know that this is Pro Bowl weekend. The Pro Bowl is being played here at Disney, ESPN, Wide World of Sports. We were guests of theirs today, practicing on the field just to the left of the camera shot. Kids got to enjoy the field that they're playing on. The AFC actually warmed up and did their practice on today. Field right behind where we would be, as far as the camera's concerned, was where the NFC was practicing. Number 1 takes that one around left-hand side for the East. Number 80 making the tackle. So Dabney Jr., Michael Dabney Jr. from Chesterfield, Virginia, pulls that one around left. So again, going back to everything that had gone on today, the field right behind where the camera is was where the NFC was practicing and warming up. That was something to see if you've never seen it. Players come out with their families, kids running all over the place. It's funny to see the players in that type of element. One thing that was kind of chuckled about that a couple of people had brought up is the fact that everybody out there didn't look that big until they came close to the fence, and you realized that everybody out there was 6'2", 6'6", 6'7", and you're looking up at them and they all are that big. Players were very generous to all of the 8th graders that were in attendance. Bunch of cameras, bunch of signatures, everything went very well. We'd like to thank everybody for that, especially Mr. O'Bannon and the NFL. Appreciate the experience and you guys allowing us to do it. So as East is now looking at 3rd down, 1:52 left on the clock. It's going to be 3rd and 6. They're at the 45 of the West. They're in West territory. 2 men wide right, 2 men I position. Handoff goes to the latter man. Working his way up. Tackle made at the line. Timeout called West. All of the players that are taken from throughout Jersey Shore, the Jersey Shore All-Stars playing the national championships, they wind up trading stickers from their home team, and everybody puts them on their helmets, and that's what you just saw on his helmet. You saw a bunch of different teams represented from the Jersey Shore on his helmet. So number 3 grabs that one. Bryant looking right, looking left, looking like he slipped up a little bit. No shot at a return as he slipped up and tripped up quickly at the 25. The West is going to be 1st and 10 from there. West Coast takes that snap again, staying in the pocket, looking downfield. He winds up going to the ball. Number 3 grabs that one. He's a quick one. Winds up juking his way through. He's got no blockers. He's just going to do it on his own. Pushes his way right-hand side. He's in the end zone. Scanning the field. We don't see any flags. Touchdown, West.
Come on, let's go get it now. Let's go get it.
Number 3, Bryant from Corona, California. Again, he went to the ball. That pass didn't go to him. He went to the ball, grabs that one off to the races, jukes his way through, winds up in the end zone, throwing 6 more up on the board for the West All-Stars as they now take the lead 12-6 with the extra point ready to come.
Right here? All right.
All right, extra point attempt, here we go. The clap by Asa, the kick is up. No good. Winds up going wide left. So the score will remain 12-6. West throwing that one. That's 6 up after that touchdown. Increases their lead by 6, missing the extra point. 1:15 left to go in the second, and we're going to see the West kicking off to the east momentarily.
Everybody heard coming through. Cody, better than that. Get the damn vines off and stuff.
All right. That whistle was live, so now we're waiting for the kick. Here we go. Flags down on that one. Pretty much can only be one thing, but we'll wait for the official signal before we speculate up here. Ball started illegal motion. Officially beyond the line is the call in the West. That's going to back them up 5. They'll now re-kick it from the 35. West now spreading out. Looks like it may be a normal kick. versus the onside one they had lined up for last time. So here we go. Number 2 is hand up, signaling. Here we go. That kick at Saw Blade goes straight ahead, grabbed at the 27 by East. Number 2 grabbing that one. He gets a couple of good blocks. He crosses midfield. He's off to the races. He's got number 28. 28 giving him one good block. Again, he's turning on the afterburner. He's got one man to beat. Number 2 versus number 2. He winds up taking that one to the 3. He's upset with himself, but I'll tell you what, Davin Bruton, number 3 from Neptune, New Jersey, has absolutely nothing to be upset about with that run. Peyton Woodyard making the tackle via Orange County, California. Makes that one at the 3. Touchdown saving tackle, no doubt. Great defensive play, way to catch up with him.
All right, let's finish this. Let's go.
East answers that one back with 57 seconds left to go in the second. They're now first and goal, fresh off that kickoff. Let's see what they got in store. Camera pans open for those of you at home. Everybody there is just watching what's going on. Full field view, snap being made, handoff there. Number 42 takes that one. Gauze from Miami, Florida. On his feet, his plays whistle dead. Forward progress. Going to be marked at about the 2. Anybody here for the Pro Bowl experience is joining us. Welcome to the 8th grade All-Stars for American Youth Football. Camera shots, got a bunch of police officers there in the corner. Gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for your service. Thank you much. Stay safe out there. Handoff again to Gauze. Gauze wrapped up immediately. No shot at anything there. No loss, no gain. And the timeout's called. East, 17 seconds left to go. Here we are back at the game. East about to take the snap. Second and goal, 17 seconds left to go in half. Handing that one off. Great goal line defense there by the West, stopping them again. They're looking to do it again. 10 seconds now less. Flags down all over on that one. Speculation up here, but there's the official signal. False start is the call. As soon as the ball is set, that clock will start, and that will bring us into halftime. I don't know that we're going to see another snap. That brings us to the end of the half. So after 24 minutes of football, the West is in the lead, 12-6 over the East. That's going to bring us into halftime. Again, we'd like to welcome or thank everybody that's been joining us so far here at home. We'll be back in about 12 minutes, one way or the other. There'll be a little bit of music, some cool camera shots as we go into halftime. Ask everybody to hang out and rejoin us in a bit. East kick goes right side, quickly jumped on top of by the West at about the 41. They're going to be starting off first and 10 from there. I believe number 4 was on top of that one for the West. Jones coming to us by way of Los Angeles, California. If it wasn't him, congratulations, you just got credit for it, Cameron. The West is going to be West in the black, is going to be first and 10 from their own 41 as we start off the second half. Marshall from Detroit is the quarterback. He takes that one, launches it deep. Incomplete, but there's a flag down on that one. And if I was a betting man, I would say that I know what the call is going to be, but we'll wait for the official call down on the field. Pass interference is the call on the East on the defense. So that's going to be a little bit different than what you're usually watching on the TV with the NFL. It's not going to go to the spot of the infraction. In this particular, for instance, it's not an automatic first down. It's a 15-yard penalty, which happens to give them a first down here. So they pick up 15 from the original line. They're now at the 47 of the East, 1st and 10. Hands that one off, got his way through. Couple of the East players in tow, trying to smack the ball, trying to make the tackle. Number 55 and 84 ultimately make the tackle. Number 55, Salvatelli, and number 4, Garrett. Garrett from Washington, D.C., Salvatelli from Worcester, Mass. West is immediately on the ball. They're not wasting time on that one. 11 minutes left to go in the third. 1 minute gone, and they're already set and going. Chains are set, 1st and 10, going right, flag down. 42 making the tackle on number 4, who was the ball carrier. Jones from Los Angeles, California, goes right-hand side. Number 42 is Gauze from Miami, Florida. You've heard his name several times today. He winds up making the tackle. Let's see what the flag's all about. West clapping a little bit, so I got a feeling it might be on the East, but here's the call. Personal foul, hands to the face, is the call on the East. Normally a 15-yard penalty, that's going to give them half the distance to the goal since they're inside of the 30. Now in the red zone of the East, looking like they're at the 6 or so. Great sideline shot there by the ESPN Wide World of Sports production crew. 17 takes that one, hands off quickly to number 4. Got a couple of good lead blocks. Blocks are finally failing. Play whistle dead as he's still on his feet. Runs into a wall of the East players. Forward progress is marking him somewhere around the 2. Should be enough to move the chains. The chains don't have to be moved. It's now 1st and goal. Again. Looking like he was going to hand off to 4-17. Takes that one around right-hand side. Heads for the corner. Number 17, Marshall from Detroit, Michigan. Pushes that one in. Touchdown, West. West increases their lead by another 6. Now 18 on the board for them. Asa is the ball holder. Luke from Tucson, Arizona, going to be the kicker. Here we go. Snap there, ball placement good. Kick is up, but no good. That one goes wide left. Might be wide left, but one way or the other, the West winds up throwing 6 more up on the board. Now 18-6, West in the lead. Plenty of football left. This game is far from over. All right, folks in attendance, folks at home, and the ones that are gathering from the Pro Bowl experience, welcome to the 13th annual AYF American Youth Football 8th grade All-Star Game. 60 of the best 8th grade football players from throughout the country. 30 from the West in the black, 30 from the East in the white, on the field playing each other for the championship and bragging rights. Everybody joining us at home, welcome. Big shout out, big thank you to Roman O'Ban and the NFL for allowing everything to happen this weekend and everything that the NFL has done for the boys. Attending the NFC practice, the AFC practice today, getting us here on this beautiful field, this beautiful facility. Attending the Pro Bowl tomorrow. All of the boys will be at the Pro Bowl tomorrow. That's going to be outstanding. And on my side, a giant shout out to the production crew behind the scenes making the live stream and the announcing happen. Gentlemen and ladies, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. those of you at home looking at the camera, here comes the kickoff. West going to East. Grabbed at the 34, looking like he was going to go right-hand side, changes his mind, winds up going left. There's a pop of a shot. Forces him out, number 20 on 28. 20 from the West making that hit. Correll Thomas from Marietta, California. Gives him a little bit of a pop, forces him out of bounds, stopping the clock at 9:57 and stopping the progress at midfield. So East will be 1st and 10 from there when play continues. All right, East down and set. A little bit of movement there on the line. Flags down. Speculation on our part. Let's wait for the official call. They're already moving it, so we know what it is. It's going to be encroachment on the West. 1st and 10 becomes 1st and 5 for the East. They move the ball to the 45, and they'll replay first. East lines up, Pruitt calling the shots. Puts the ball in the hands of number 1, Michael Dabney Jr. from Chesterfield, Virginia. Loops that one around right-hand side. Short in stature, big and hard. He's pretty quick, loops his way around. Coming up about 1.5 yards shy. Taking that one around right-hand side. Folks at home, here comes the replay. Watch this one. All right, folks at home, we'll come back to that one in a little bit. You'll see it again as we carry on. The production crew here is just going to keep doing more and more. It's such a great experience here. 2nd and 2 for the East. This time they're going the opposite way, left. And again, number 1 takes that ball, Dabney. Dabney looking like he was going to go outside, cuts back up and in, works his way beyond the 40, up to about the 39 or so. Moving the chains, it's a 1st and 10 East. Folks at home, here's the replay. You'll watch this one develop. Quick pitch, there you go. There's the cut back in, couple of great blocks, allowing him to work his way beyond the 40 up to the 39. That right there is a picture-perfect play. Any football team will take 3 to 4 yards every play like that, no doubt. They move the chains, they're at the 39, 1st and 10 East. Here we go. Ball winds up loose, in and out of the hands of the quarterback. West says they have it, and clearly they did as they tossed it to the official. The umpire winds up getting dinged with that one. West is going to be taken over. West, let's take a look at the replay. Those of you watching at home, let's see what happened. Here it is. Snap winds up loose. You see Pruitt getting pushed out of the way. On top of that one and quickly grabbing it. He leaves the pack. I believe it was number 84 grabbed that one. Tosses it to the umpire, says, hey, it's West ball. They said it, and here we go. All right, West now has the ball at the 40. Double chain in its 2nd and about 11. Play whistle dead quickly, flags down all over the place on that one. False start, illegal motion is the call on the West. Adding insult to injury, 2nd and 11 now turns into 2nd and 16 as they move that one from the 40 to the 35. Number 1 takes over the quarterback spot. He launches that one left-hand side, incomplete.
They faster, that's why I put them in the car.
Stopping the clock at 6:59. West has the lead 18-6. Plenty of football left here to go. At ESPN Wide World of Sports here in Disney. Field 17 for anybody that's local and wants to come check it out. If you're doing the Pro Bowl experience and you can hear my voice, head over to Field 17 and check out 60 of the best 8th grade all-star football players in American youth football from throughout the country. Playing some great football here. Looking downfield, that one quickly goes right-hand side to number 24 for West. Jones from Cleveland, Ohio. Grabs that one, works his way up to about the 37 or so. At the 37 is where the ball's placed, double chaining it. They're going to be 4th and 14. Spinning his way around, he's looking like he's in trouble. He turns around, launches it, puts it up, incomplete. Turnover will be on downs. West turns the ball over to the East on that incomplete pass. East will be 1st and 10 with great field position at the 37 of the West. Those of you listening at home, you're listening to everybody mic'd up out there. Microphone's picking up everything that's going on, all of the action all over the field as East winds up taking the snap. Pruitt fakes the handoff, puts the pass in the air, complete to number 84 on the right-hand side, winds up out of bounds at about the 24 or so. 84 Shavers from Miami, Florida. You've heard his name a bunch of times today. Great player, great kid. Had the chance to chat with him over the weekend, or the beginning of the weekend into today. .604 left to go in the third. 1st and 10, East. Ball at the 34s, the snap is there. Option goes left side, Gauze. Gauze takes it around. Out of bounds well before where you think he stopped. He winds up at the 16 or so.
Out of bounds, 2nd down.
Putting the East 2nd and 2. On the 2nd and 2, Pruitt starts it off. Taking that one around left-hand side, defense almost got it. That's incomplete. Number 2 was reaching for it for the West. He wanted it bad, Woodyard. Couldn't quite get there. Incomplete. Now 3rd and 2. 5:46 left to go in the third. Pruitt getting his instructions. He'll relay it into the huddle for the East. They clap up. Now they're approaching the line. East takes that one. Gauze is the recipient. He's wrapped up and pushed back, pushed way back. Let's see where they're going to mark forward progress. They're going to mark that one at about the 24, putting them back to the original line of scrimmage. Now going to be 4th and 10. 5:20 left to go in the third. Flags down all over on that one. West clapping it up, so I'm thinking it's going to wind up being on the East, and it is. False start is the call on the East. That's going to back them up 5. Adding insult to injury, 4th and 10, now 4th and 15 for them as they're double chaining it. All right, Pruitt winds up taking that one. Somebody zigged when they should have zagged. Pass was incomplete. Stopping the clock with 4:08 left to go in the third. Turnover on downs. West is going to wind up grabbing the ball. They're going to be 1st and 10 from the 29 as they turn over. West has the lead 18-6 with 16 minutes of football left in the game. So again, to the coaches, just a quick reminder, there's microphones all over the place. Just remember the colorful comments are being streamed. So we're going to ask you to please use caution in everything that it is that you're saying because the microphones are all over and picking it all up. We can hear it loud and clear. West winds up handing that one off to number 4. Number 4, Jones from Los Angeles, California. Fights his way up, picks up the better part of 12 yards. They're moving the chains. More than enough for a 1st and 10. Ball winds up loose, but West winds up holding on to that one. Williams, number 7, from Bullhead City, Arizona. Grabbing that one, keeping that one from the West, although it's going to back them up a little bit. They're going to be pushed back to the 36, double chain 2nd and 15. West set, 2 men wide left, 3 men wide right. Pressure being put on by the East. Pass up and in the air, incomplete. After that little pause, West winds up calling timeout. Making this all possible. The live stream is awesome. Everybody commenting on it one way or the other. I got a bunch of texts. I got a couple of calls. They love it. Video quality is awesome. Rolling around left side, passes in the air, incomplete. Stopping the clock at 2:31 in the third. West now on fourth down. Going to be fourth and deep for them. They're double chaining it, fourth and about 15. Whistles there. Delay game is the call in the West. That's going to back it up 5. Fourth and 15 is now fourth and 20. They'll replay the fourth down. West on the fourth and deep, putting that pass in the air, incomplete. Number 11 for the East, a little upset at himself. Moore from Oxford Hill, Maryland. No need to be upset with yourself. Turnovers on downs. The East is picking it up way ahead of where that would have been caught. 2:22 left to go in the third. West is up 18-6. All right, East breaks out of the huddle, 2:22 left to go in the third. First and 10 as they're at the 31. Quarterback number 20 looking downfield, opts to hold on to that one. Tackle made by number 53. So Cody Williams from Silver Springs, Maryland is the quarterback. Winds up looping his way left side a little bit under pressure. Barris, number 53 from Bartlett, Illinois, winds up making the tackle for the West. At the 30, they pick up one, now 2nd and 9. Couple of people checking in on the live stream. Capital Belt League, Magic Mike, Peppermill Mike saying hello to everybody out there. As the East takes that one around number 42, forced out of bounds. At about the 26 or so. Well shy of the first, it's going to be 3rd and about 5. 1:23 left to go in the third. East quarterback Williams looks around, now under center. Here we go. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Pass in the air, wide open, complete. Number 84 grabs that one, fights his way forward. Touchdown, East. Number 84 grabbed that one at the 6, walked his way in. Shavers from Miami, Florida. Pushes his way in. He's smiling at the camera as everybody at home is looking at him. Gentleman of a man right there. Then we see Ben from Varsity Media on the sidelines as the camera focuses back on the field with East in the white ready to kick the extra point. Extra point attempt, kick is up. No good. Not sure if 28 got it or if it hit 38 in the back. Either way, extra point's no good. West still has the lead, although East just put 6 more on the board. 18-12. With about 1:10 left to go here in the third, again, I'm going to kind of go through a couple of more commercials for the AYF side. The AYF national staff here on property that we'd like to recognize and say thank you for everything to. Joe Galat, president and founder, is out there. Adam Loffer, the executive vice president and general counsel. Not only him, his wife and his kids are here too. They're adorable. Craig Carahudo, vice president of football and cheer operations for AYF. Chris Petrich Jr., social media and event coordinator, just left me here in the studio. He's back out on the field in a couple of minutes. Dee Grayer on the side as a coach. He also happens to be the national football commissioner here at American Youth Football. And the AYF national staff would like to thank all of the coaches, volunteers, parents, official game sponsors that made this event happen. NFL operations, and a special thanks to Roman Oben, vice president of youth and high school football for the NFL. He's the one that made most of this possible today. The kids on the NFC sideline, seeing the AFC, the experience tomorrow with the Pro Bowl when we bring them to the game. Roman, thank you very much. Battle, who provided a bunch of t-shirts and sweatshirts to everybody. Evo 9X did the uniforms for both East and West. Wilson and their footballs, we thank you. Dick's Sporting Goods, another big academy. Mamba Sports Academy out of California opened up a spot in Texas. They do stuff online, and they'll be going nationwide shortly. Check them out, and thank you for the t-shirts for the kids. Varsity Media, Big Ben and his crew, doing everything video today. MVP Photography, doing all the action still shots all day. Complete Beyond, supporting the kids in AYF, and we appreciate all you do. Michael Laloya and blingwear.com. Check them out when you get a chance. Zenith, Xenith, Zenith. Don't forget to check them out, and thank all of the sponsors for supporting the kids in AYF. Back at the game, we're now down to a minute to go in the third after the kickoff. On the 1st and 10, West winds up taking that one. Number 4 is the ball carrier, Jones, again from LA, California. Takes that one, loops his way up, pushes his way up to the 46 or so, gaining 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Ford takes that one basically into the secondary, untouched until he's wrapped up by number 85 for the East. 85 getting some help from a couple of the other guys. Rylan Mack from Miami, Florida, wraps him up, gets some help from a couple of the other East boys. They wind up taking him down, but the damage is done and moving the chain. It's a 1st and 10 West as they work their way up and inside of East territory. Looking like they're at about the 48 or so. Doesn't look like they're going to get the snap off. Then we're going to go into 4th. We'll flip-flop sides and come back at you in a minute or so. West All-Stars currently in the lead, 18-12 over East. Getting ready to start the second half of the second half. The 4th quarter will be the final 12 minutes of play. All right, now heading back to the game, going in the other direction. West in the black, East wearing white. It's 1st and 10 West from the 47. Shotgun, that handoff goes to 4. 4 starts right, cuts back left, wrapped up, play whistle dead while he's still on his feet. Forward progress going to be marked shy of the line. About a yard shy. It's going to be 2nd and double change, 2nd and 11. Number 3 takes that handoff for the West. Bryant. Bryant from Corona, California. You've heard his name a couple of times today. He fights his way up to the 46. Picking up 2, now going to be 3rd and 9. Bryant takes that handoff again, goes right side of center. Fights his way up to the 42 or so. They're about halfway there, 4th and 5. Deep snap, pass in the air. Incomplete. Again, I know they're upset at themselves. No need to be upset. Number 2 and number 20 were the defensive men there, Knox and Williams. Knox from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Williams from Silver Spring, Maryland. Upset they didn't grab that one, but on 4th down, they're in much better field position now that they missed it, as the turnover is on downs. There's the camera shot, number 20, Williams. Getting direction from the coach, now heading into the huddle so he can relay everything that's going on. There you see a couple of the helmets of the boys that played on a conference all-star team and a bunch of stickers from the players that they played with. First and 10 East, as one of the moms is yelling at something about the game. They hand that one off. Number 42, I believe, grabbed that one. Gauze. Been hearing his name all day. He's up to the 45 into West territory to move in the chains. He picks up more than enough for a 1st and 10. We're now under 10 minutes left to go in the 4th. West has the lead 18-12. How long will that stay? Will it stay? Only time will tell. East takes the line. West is down and set. Big shift goes right, left side. Number 42 was the carrier. He pinballed his way down. West manages to push him back a couple of yards. Calls with different results from his last run. He's pushed back to the 48. They're double chaining it. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Breaking out of the pack into the secondary, number 1. Looking to fight his way forward. He leans his way in. Let's look for the signal. That is it. Touchdown East. Michael Dabney Jr. Like we said earlier, small in stature, big in heart. Rocket ship of a run. works his way in, punches it in, putting 6 more up on the board for the East, tying it at 18. Those of you following along at home and at the field, this is the 13th annual American Youth Football 8th grade National All-Star Game, where the West leads the series 6-5 with 1 tie. Game currently tied now at 8:25 left to go in the 4th, as we are about to see East attempt their extra point attempt. That's a timeout called.
All of them are over there. Let me. Was that a touchdown?
He sets up for the extra point attempt. It's good. East pushing that one in. They're going to increase their lead by 1. East now up 19-18. Don't look now, folks, watching at home and at the field. We got ourselves a football game. Petrich out there talking to the president of El Paso. East getting ready to kick off to the West. Where's my West parents? West parents, make some noise. Where's my East parents? East parents, make some noise. That's what it's all about, folks. Friendly football. Here we go. The AYF 8th grade All-Star. East getting ready to kick off to the West. 8:25 left to go in the 4th. Here we go. That one takes a bounce, grabbed by the West. Still on his feet and going. I believe that was number 39. Nope, check that. There's no 39. Either way, they grab it at about the 39, maybe the 38. It was a lateral run, no loss, no gain. So nothing from the inception. It's just there at the 39, and they're going to be 1st and 10 when they start off. 8:19 left to go in the game. couple of people checking in, texting me that are watching on the live stream don't understand what happened with the extra point. At this level, when you kick the extra point, it is 2 points. When you run it in or pass it in the way that they did, it is 1 point, which is why the East has a 19-18 lead. It's the opposite of what you see in the NFL. In the NFL, when they run it in, it's 2 points. At this level, when you run it in, it's 1, because they think it's harder to kick in. It's 2 points when they kick it. So those of you watching at home that don't quite understand what's going on, now you know. If you don't know, now you do. Ball at the 40 after West picks up 2. 2nd and 8. Lateral pass right side for the West. He jukes his way through. Number 3 ducks a couple of tackles there. Bryant from Corona, Cali. Works his way up. Ball going to be spotted at the 47, where it's going to be 3rd and about 1. As we were talking about the sponsors earlier, one that I forgot and I apologize about, Smash Roots. SmashRoots.com. They provided the digital playbooks for both teams. So check out there. Anybody watching at home that is in charge of a league or happens to be watching number 4 from the West work his way through. Cameron Jones from LA pushes his way forward, works his way up, signaling touchdown West. Number 24, Jones. Again, Cleveland, Ohio. 24, check that is the score.
Back. Hey, let's get a stop. Get a stop. Let's get a stop.
So as I'm in the middle of talking about SmashRoots.com, number 4, Jones from LA pushes that one in for West. West looking to kick it in. Placeholder will be number 28-44, I believe, is the kicker. Asa is the holder. Luke from Tucson, Arizona is the kicker. Here we go. Snap handled well. Down, up. No good. But the West increases their score. They're now at 24 over the East 19. 6:52 left to go in the 4th. Plenty of football left, and this is exactly what you would expect from an all-star football game, back and forth. Been a great game thus far. So going back to what I was saying before the run by Jones, if you're a coach that's playing along at home, watching the live stream, if you're a man or a gentleman or a woman that runs a league anywhere, check out SmashRoots.com. Digital playbooks. Pretty good stuff from what we're hearing, so very well worth the check out. Here we go, getting ready to see West kick off the East. West in the black, East in the white. Low kick, Wormburner goes dead ahead center. 24 for the East, grabs that one. Pruitt starts left, goes back right, winds up being tackled. There's a good shot of his helmet and everything that we've been talking about at home. He was a member of the Jersey Shore All-Star team, the 14-year-olds playing down at the Nationals in December. And the stickers that you're seeing on his helmet are from a bunch of the teammates that he played with from throughout the Jersey Shore Conference. A couple of players out there with a bunch of stickers on it. Looks pretty cool. East, 1st and 10 from the 39.
Tallies in there, or what happened?
Handing that one off, tripped up early, number 42, tripped up by number 28. Gauze was the carrier, 28, Asa, the defensiveman from Corona, California. Reaches up, grabbing a shoestring, only allowing East 2 yards on that. Now 2nd and 8 from the 41. Whistles on that one. Delay game is the call on the East. 2nd and 8 now becomes 2nd and 13. They move the ball from the 41 to the 36. East takes that one. They roll right, looking downfield. A little bit of a jump pass there. Pass in the air, a little over the head of number 2, who's the intended recipient, Knox. Incomplete, stopping the clock at 5:18. Pretty much an effortless throw, and one heck of a throw at that. Got to remember, these guys were in 8th grade. That thing looked great. 3rd and 13 as they're double chaining it. Again, everybody at home is listening to all of the sounds on the field as the microphones are out there picking up everything the coaches are saying. You're hearing the kids, you're hearing the pops when they hit on the tackle. Great experience here at ESPN. Wide world of sports at Disney. So East winds up faking the handoff. They put the pass in the air, left-hand side, incomplete, intended for number 35 that time, Jeffrey. Anthony Jeffrey from Thompson, Georgia for East. Stops the clock at 5:10, but it is 4th and 13. Long snap, East winds up punting that one. They put it towards the right-hand side. It winds up out of bounds. We'll wait for the official mark, but it looks like it was somewhere around a 32 or so. So West is going to be 1st and 10 when play continues. As the box and the chains are moving their way back to that 32 mark. 5 minutes left to go. West in the lead, 24-19. East taking the gamble on this one. They wind up punting rather than going for it on 4th and 13. Some will say smart move. Some will say they should have gone for it. Either way, they're hoping to stop West on this one, get good field position, and see what they can do. It's a matter of who wants it more. They're all excellent players. Who's got more heart? Who wants it more? Right now, West has 5 minutes to try to keep the ball in their hands and not let East score again. They hand that one off. They take it right side. They work their way just beyond the 35. We'll call it up to the 36. 2nd and 6. They hand that one off wide open center right into the secondary. Still on his feet. Tackle finally made at about the 38. West pushes their way up. Now 3rd and 4. A minute gone in 2 plays. 3rd and 4. Big play here. East Coast parents, you should be cheering on your defense and making a bunch of noise right now. West Coast parents, you should be making some noise cheering on your offense right around now. No reason anybody should be quiet. This could be the biggest 3rd down of the game so far. And with the flag down and the signal looking like it's going to be false start against the West, that's going to back them up. East parents and players breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief, but they're now going to be looking 3rd and 9. Starting the clock back up at 3:42. Here we go. Whistles on that one, no flag. That looking like it's a timeout, and it is timeout West. All right, again, anybody that's joining us at the field that hasn't been here, or if you happen to pop online and you're watching a live stream, welcome to the 13th annual American Youth Football 8th grade National All-Star Game, where you are watching 60 of the best 8th grade players in American Youth Football. 30 from the East, 30 from the West, all over the country, playing some great football. That pass in the air is incomplete. West with a rocket of a shot, looking to connect with number 28, Asa from Corona, California. Great kid. Was talking to him last night as we were taking pictures and doing some interviews. Good kid. Well-spoken and very polite. It's something to see great with the 8th graders as they're working their way into high school and eventually into college. Kid's got a bright future in front of him. They're now 4th and 9. Still at the 33. Long snap. Now they're going to be punting. Punt in the air. That one takes a big West bounce. Number 21 right there. Bunch of the other players, they're trying to fan it. It ain't going to go any further. Might as well tap it because it's going to be whistled dead. East is going to be 1st and 10 from there. 3:04 left to go. West in the lead, 24-19. Looking into the history of the game, West leads the series over the last 12 years, 6 wins versus their 5 losses and the 1 tie. They're in the lead right now, 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Where's the flag? Okay, so apparently it looks like they're bringing it back. There may have been a flag on the play. So we went 4th and 9 to 4th and 14 with a flag, and they're going to redo it this time from the 28. West winds up getting that kick off. This time it's a little bit shorter, a lot higher. Doesn't take that much of a West bounce. Number 3's on top of that one to keep it from going backwards at all. So Bryant from Corona, California, you've heard his name several times. He winds up stopping it, no damage done. From the bounce, that's going to be at the 49, where East will be starting off 1st and 10. Going back into what we were saying earlier, West has the lead 24-19. 2:42 left to go in the game. Anybody questioning East's decision earlier to punt is now saying it was a smart call. West winds up punting back to them. They wind up on the 49 in West territory, 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. 49 yards between them and 6 points, and that's what they're looking to do. Only time will tell. There's absolutely no reason the East or the West parents should be quiet right now. East takes that one. They wind up 2 men wide left. 2 men wind up in the I formation right behind them. They hand that one off. It's one heck of a run. Number 1 winds up taking that one. Michael Dabney Jr., Chesterfield, Virginia. He fights his way forward, picks up 8. Now 2nd and 2 from the 41. Running clock, 2:20 left to go in the game. All right, they finally take the line with 2 minutes left to go. Snap there. Pressure being put on. They wind up rolling right side. Pass in the air way deep. That's complete to number 4. Bounces off his helmet. He pushes that one in. It's going to be touchdown East. Number 4, Christian Garrett from Washington, D.C. Winds up literally getting smacked in the face with that ball. Grabs it. Pushes it in. 6 on the board for East. Coaches, one more time, just a quick reminder, the cameras and microphones on you. We're streaming at all times. They can hear everything that you're saying as we can. Colorful comments you're probably going to want to keep to yourself. Extra point attempt winds up being squashed. But the East gains the lead. They're up 25-24 with 1:47 left to go in the game. This is going to be an important kick and an important set. Number 4, Garrett rather. Liking the results of what he did. Listening to the coach, getting some congratulations. Camera wide shot sees Vice President of Football and Cheer Operations Craig Carahuda go into the recent AYF Hall of Fame inductee, General Manager of the East, Lou Montanaro, talking at the 40. Longtime friends from Jersey, 2 great guys. East setting it up at the 40. Again, East in the white, West in the black for anybody joining way late in the game. East is going to be kicking off to the West after the touchdown. Extra point attempt was no good. However, they take the lead 25-24. 1:47 left to go in the game. This is where everybody begins to lose their voice at the field. So that kick winds up going left side. West is on top of that one. Not even a chance at a run back. He just drops immediately to protect everything. Don't want to lose the ball on that. Pretty smart move. West is going to be starting off at the 48. And here at ESPN Wide World of Sports, we'd like to mention Rydell is a sponsor to them. And we appreciate all of the help that they do here for everybody at ESPN World. Wide World of Sports, that is, in Disney. West, 1:43 left to go in the game. They hand that one off straight ahead, number 4. Grinds his way forward, smash mouth football. Straight ahead, this is what I'm going to do, try to stop me. Works his way up to the 45. Picks up 7, now going to be 2nd and 3. Whistle coming from the far side. Just an official timeout, guys. That's not a timeout by the West. That's just an official timeout. West throwing that one deep. Intended for number 3, Bryant. Coming across the country from Corona, California. That one went right side way deep. Incomplete. They're now looking 3rd and 3. 1:12 left to go in the game. East parents, you should be on your feet cheering on your defense. West parents, you should be making some noise for your offense. Here's the most important 3rd down of the game. They hand that one off, and it's looking like he made it far enough. They're moving the chains. He did. It's 1st and 10. West. Now just inside of the 42, just shy of the 41. Less than a minute to go. Two men wide right, 2 men wide left. Pass in the air. Incomplete. Number 21, I believe, for the East, got his hands on that one, looking like he was going to try to take off with that. Whedon from District Heights, Maryland. He turned on the afterburner just before he grabbed it. Nevertheless, incomplete pass. He's still protecting the East. They're now 2nd and 10 with 46 seconds left to go. East has the lead, 25-24. Coming to you live from ESPN Wide World of Sports here in Disney. Pro Bowl experience, Pro Bowl week here. 2nd and 10, same lineup for the West. 2 men wide right, 2 men wide left. They hand that one off to number 4. Number 4, Jones. You've heard it before. He's from Los Angeles, California. Fighting his way forward. Fights his way up to about the 43 or so, where it's a timeout called West. So right about now is when the East parents should be standing up and screaming for their defense. The West parents should be up and screaming for their offense. There is no reason for anybody to be quiet in the stadium. Those of you at home should be screaming at your TV. That pass, they go right side, smartly picking up enough for the 1st and 10 as they go right towards number 3. 3 winds up grabbing that one. Again, that's Bryant. You know him from Corona, California. They're setting the ball. Box is set. Chains are quickly moving. They spike that one to stop the clock. 1st and 10 turns into 2nd and somewhere around 11 or so. 27 seconds left as West is going to try to figure out what they're going to do and what they're not going to do. Not a timeout, it's a spiked ball. So there ain't much time as there been a several delay of games so far in the game. So their line is set. Again, they're going with the same setup. 2 men wide right. Left side has 2 men spread out. Pressure being put on. Number 1 looking downfield, decides he's going to run it. Touchdown saving tackle there made by the East as number 1 started to take off. Number 28 winds up reaching up, making that tackle for the East. Taylor from Pittsburgh. They approach the line quickly. 3rd and about 6. Looping his way around right-hand side, looking downfield. Number 1 puts the pass in the air. Pass is knocked down incomplete as time runs out. That's the end of regulation. The East by 1 point. 25-24 over the West. That was an incredible football game. Like we said, you've got 60 of the best 8th grade players in the American youth football throughout the country gathering here in the ESPN Wide World of Sports and Disney. East is celebrating right now. Celebrating the win, but I'll tell you what, one way or the other, they may be celebrating the win right now, but what you don't see is behind the scenes. You've got 60 kids that basically came in pairs from all over the country that when we get back to the hotel tonight, we'll be celebrating together as a team. Not East-West, but as a football team that will know each other throughout their high school careers, dare I say their college careers, and if some can beat the percentages, maybe we'll see them on the big screen one day. Maybe ESPN. Maybe they'll be here. Maybe they'll be in the Pro Bowl. One way or the other, we don't know. Only time will tell. Kids, we appreciate everything that you've done all year long. Great football game, great sportsmanship by both sides, coaches and players. We appreciate it greatly. One heck of a football game, so don't forget that. Looking to say a bunch of different things, and I'm just going to start off by saying a big thank you to Joe Gallat and Craig Carahuda, D. Grayer, and the rest of the staff from American Youth Football. Joe Gallat, our president and founder. Adam Loffer, executive vice president and general counsel. Craig Carahuda, vice president of football and cheer operations. Chris Petrich, social media and events coordinator. D. Grayer, national football commissioner. D, I owe you a pizza tonight, one way or the other. And the AYF national staff would like to thank all of the coaches, volunteers, the kids, the parents, and the official game sponsors that made this event happen. Mr. Roman Oben, Vice President of Youth and High School Football from the NFL, that made this experience happen for all of the kids. We appreciate it. Battle, Evo 9X, supplying the uniforms for all of the kids. Dick's Sporting Goods, Rydell, Mamba Sports Academy, Varsity Media, MVP Photography, Complete Beyond, Michael Alloy and Blingware, that's me, and Zenith. Don't forget Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth is the digital playbook that made everything happen in this weekend. Again, this is Michael Alloy signing off, saying thanks for everybody checking in. Thanks for everybody signing on. Thank you very much to the ESPN production staff behind the scenes here, guys. I appreciate all that you're doing. Everybody, wherever you're from, if you're listening, safe home, safe trip, stay blessed, and we'll catch you next year.
Came down to the last play for you guys to win. Talk about that.
Man, just great discipline. You know, we made a couple big mistakes. We made a couple big mistakes early in the game, and great job with the coaching staff, man. We made some adjustments, moved some things around. The kids understand what they was trying to do to us, and we was able to bounce back, man, and win. And that's what, at the end of the day, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to win. We didn't care how it looked. We just wanted to win the game.
Talk about how hard the kids worked this weekend to prepare.
They work very hard, man. Some work harder than others. We ain't gonna say no names, but at the end of the day, man, it was good for the atmosphere, man, for us to come out here. We knew coming in this game that the West had won the last two, and so we wanted to make sure that we accept the challenge, and we wanted to make sure we get a win. And I'm proud of these boys, man. They fought back, man. We was down by 12, and we came back, man. The coaches made some hell of adjustments at halftime, and the players bought in on it. And at the end of the day, it's about these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? The East got the best players in the country, and we just proved it. Yeah!
Christian, you had 2 touchdowns today. Let's start with the first one in the first quarter on 4th down. Tell us about that play.
I mean, the play calling was good. I just executed my play, and I was open. He threw it to me, touchdown. It was easy.
Were there any nerves knowing that it was 4th down, and if you didn't catch that, the other team would have had the ball?
Honestly, I didn't know it was 4th down. I was just playing football because it's fun. I was just playing. He called the play. I was open. It just happened.
And then more importantly, your second touchdown was the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah.
And the cornerback was on you. You guys were fighting for it. You came away with the ball for the touchdown. Tell us about that play.
I'm in the gym almost every day, working on catching over people and coming back to the ball. When I caught it, I was just like, another day.
And tell us about the game-winning pass to number 4. What did you see there? You rolled down,
found
him down at the end zone for the winning touchdown. Tell us about that play.
See, he been talking to me all week.
I've been throwing passes to him. He was just like, trust me, so I trusted him and threw it.
Let's hear it for all you coaches. I don't want you clapping. We want these guys to clap for you. Let's hear it for the coaches. I try to tell the coaches every time we get together that their impact on you is going to have an effect for a long, long time. This is your first venture into the big time. You think you did a good job? I do. What do you coaches think they did a good job?
Oh, yeah. Dealing with some of y'all? Hell yeah.
And very important tonight, when you get home or when you get back where you're going, I want you to tell your parents how much you love it. That means so much to them. And you wouldn't be here today if they didn't love you. Because you started out as a little helpless baby. I don't want to tell you what you did, but you didn't do much on your own. The most helpless creature in man's world, the most helpless creature was you. And guess who made you what you are today? You're strong, healthy, good-looking men because of who? Let's hear it for your parents. Okay, what I wanted to tell you was good luck. We started this so that everybody here in this universe of football, this wonderful universe of football, would understand the beginning of your career starts. Look everybody in the eye when you talk to them now. You look them in the eye because you know what? You proved that you can do it. You can go on and get a better education. You can continue to go as far as you want to go in any profession because you learned what it takes. It takes what you guys gave us this week. Thank you. Good luck.